Hello my little rose petals and my little rose thorns. Welcome back to the channel for another episode of Nancy Drew's Secret of the Scarlet Hand. So in the last part we spent a seriously long amount of time on the narration puzzle. So now we need to do one last puzzle, which is what is it? It's the numbers puzzle. So to do that, we have to actually go to our, what time is it? I think it's like 9 o'clock at night. So let's go ahead and go back to let's go to our hotel, the Colonial Hotel, because the only way we're going to figure out how to do the numbers puzzle is, I think, on Sunny's floppy disk, if I remember correctly. So yeah, it is late. So let's go in here. We can call our friends as well in this part. So let's boot up her computer. Look at little Togo. Oh, that's our little dog, Togo. Notes. Dad's friend, Franklin Rose. She even put his number on here. Let's see. The Kako Canyon Cultural Center's number is 5055. Why is everyone's phone prefix is 555? Strange. Oh my god. So we can come here for notes. Be sure to check with Bess and George. Okay. So let's...
I need a disc.
Oh, we have to stick that in there. Okay. Please enter password. Oh no! Oh, what's the password? What would the password be, guys? Coco Kringle, maybe? Alien? Let's try... Oh, I spelled it wrong, didn't I? I feel like some... Yeah, okay. Yes! Okay. Stuff to do. Covamac narrations. JR is hounding me to get this done, but I can't keep all of them straight. The headphones will help me figure out what is playing in the display, and the Covamatic machine in the storage room will let me change what plays in the exhibit. So where am I going wrong? I definitely know the following match. Okay, so we did this already because I pretty much did it the hard way. Whoopsie. Stuff to remember. Dots, bars, and gods. Sunny, I'd rather be counting sheep. Guide to the Mayan number system. 0 looks like a turtle shell, but no turtle. 1 dot equals 1. 2 dots equals 2. 1 bar equals 5. So 2 bars, 2 times 5, or 10. Okay, so 2 bars equals 10. Okay, each dot is an individual fingerprint. Gracie from Spicy Wontons. What? And the bar represents the whole hand, like a set of 5 fingers. A bar with a dot next to it equals 5. Plus 1 equals 6. So 3 bars and a dot, 16. Yes? Yes. Yeah, that should be right. Here's the catch. If it doesn't look like exactly like a dot or bar, it doesn't count. Squiggles, ovals, incomplete dots, crooked bars, chocolate bars, mini stars, horseshoes, shamrocks, diamonds, half moon, scribbles, dribbles, none of these count. Also, the Maya often put decorative net marks next to their numbers, so just ignore everything that's not a bar and or dot. What? Oh. Well, here we go. 1, Hun, has fish lips, a really big nose, and a set of good teeth. 2, Ka, has a big hat with 5 fingers and semi-oval in it. 3, Ox, looks like a doctor. 4, Khan, has his or her tongue sticking out. 5, Ho, has wrinkles and a fancy hat. Okay, I'm going to take a picture of this because I'm pretty sure I can do that. Okay, stuff to forget. Temple quizzes. Okay, stuff to work on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we'll have to come back and look at some of these later, but we have the numbers puzzle that we need to do. And let's call our friends.
Hello? Hey, Bess. It's me, Nancy. What's new?
It's
pouring rain. George and I are in the middle of a heated game of Go Fish, and I'm winning.
Don't believe a word she says, Nancy. Last hand, I made mincemeat out of her.
Anyway, we don't want to make you homesick. How's the internship going?
So far, so good. There's a lot of excitement about the upcoming exhibit, especially since we have the Palenque monolith.
The who?
The monolith. It's a giant block of stone recently excavated from a cave near Palenque in Mexico. Apparently, it's a very big deal. They think it's 1,500 years old.
So, have you seen it? This, monolith?
Yeah, it's humongous. Must weigh a ton.
Like how big? As big as a refrigerator?
Maybe Bigfoot's refrigerator.
Sorry, Nancy, but how would a person tell this monolith apart from, say, some other big rock?
Well, for one thing,
God.
it has Maya glyphs carved into it.
Glyphs?
Pictures that represent words or ideas, also known as logographs. Joanna says the glyphs might be a message from King Pakal.
What kind of message?
We don't know yet. Henrik Vanderheun, Beach Hill's epigrapher, is working on a translation.
Who was King Pakal?
He's considered one of the great Maya rulers. He reigned at the height of the Maya civilization.
Well, Nancy, you're sounding very curatorial.
Very curatorial indeed. We've been worried that you would be a little bored without a mystery to solve, but it sounds like your brain will have plenty to chew on.
The whole Maya culture is a mystery to me at the moment. The last thing I'm going to be is bored. I'm sure of that.
Speaking of kings, this card game's not over yet, Bess.
Yes, well, I hope you've got plenty of bait for your fishing pole, dear cousin.
Okay, you two. I'll call back later.
Call back soon.
Yeah, and good luck.
It was pretty much like I didn't even have to click on anything. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and, oh god, I gotta enter this again. Okay, so I'm gonna take a picture of what Sunny's note said about the numbers. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so let's get out of this and have a night to sleep. Let's get up at, let's get an early start of 8. All right, and let's go to the museum. All right. So let's go do the numbers. There we go. Okay. So one has fish lips. So the thing about this is that this is 0. See? 0. There's no dots or anything. So that is what that is. So has fish lips, a really big nose, and a set of good teeth. Right. I don't know if that's, I don't think, oops. So is that a person? Set of good teeth, a really big nose. Well, they all have fish lips. I mean, if we're really supposed to go off of that. So, maybe I'll just guess. Actually, that should be 1, because 1 is a dot. So, yeah. Okay, and then 2. 2 should be, what is 2? Cause a big hat with 5 fingers and a semi-oval in it. A big hat with 5 fingers and a semi-oval in it. Is this a hat? I have no idea. I don't see anything else with like 2 dots, so. Okay, 3 looks like a doctor. there's that. 4 has his or her tongue sticking out. Oh, well, how the heck are you supposed to tell that? Is it this one? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4. And there's no line or anything, so I'm going to assume. Okay. And then 5, that's just 1 bar, so we have 6. Is that 6? What does 6 say for his? Wears an eye patch with an X in it. 7, wears rectangular glasses with a small oval forehead. 1, 2. That's 7. Okay. This 1, 2, 3. That's 8. What does 9 say? 9 has a beard or acne. Well, there's 2 with a beard. Is there anything that indicates 9? Has a beard or acne. Interesting. I guess we'll try it? I don't know. Okay, so then, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's 2 bars, which would be 10. And then we need 11. So 10, 11, 12. What do we need for 12? We would need 1, 2. There's 12. 13. What does it say for 13? Has a T on the cheek. Okay, that's 13. And then 14. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Oh, there's 14. Okay, so then we need 15. There's 15. 16. There's 16. 17. 17. 18. Is that not right? I mean, these two look the same.
That looks right.
Oh. I guess, I don't know. Okay, so that's right. All right, we finished it. Woohoo, yay. Power of guessing. Okay, let's go cross it off. Yeah, okay. Okay, so Henrik is back. That is always nice. But let's cross off what we need to do. And we're done. All of our chores are finished. Not bad for a deputy curator, if I do say so myself.
I see you succeeded in reconstructing that Maya pot. Do you know what the glyph on it means?
Something like don't play the ball. Let's not be mean.
No, I was hoping you could tell me.
Place name glyphs are some of the rarest and most difficult to translate. Even most of my colleagues wouldn't have a clue about this one. Ah, but I'm a rare breed myself, Nancy, and this is one of my areas of expertise.
You've got my undivided attention.
The glyph on that pot signifies the great ancient Maya city of Copan in Honduras. There happens to be a very important dig going on there right now.
Interesting.
Why is it so important?
When you've been researching a civilization for over half your life, you get very excited about any new evidence that is found. I'm keeping up with the action by ham radio.
See you around, Henrik.
Will do.
Interesting. Okay, let's go talk to Joanna.
Come in. How are the tasks coming along?
Okay.
Why did you become a museum curator?
I became a curator because I want to help make artifacts available to as many people as possible. That's all that matters, isn't it? Unless you're Alejandro Del Rio.
Oh boy.
When did Henrik come on board?
I got an email from him one day saying he heard the news about Beach Hill getting the monolith. He said he'd drop everything to come here and translate those glyphs. He was even willing to take a pay cut. What can I say except giddy up? You're hired.
Giddy up.
Where was he working before?
At the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center in New Mexico.
I've got work to do.
Carpe diem.
Seize the day. Okay. Okay, so we talked to her. She didn't have anything really to say about us completing our tasks. Let's go figure out why Beach Hill is in jeopardy. Oh my. Taylor Sinclair, Fine Art and Rare Antiquities. Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. What is that? Ooh, God, okay.
It's about time. Oh, my fears are like maggots infesting my poor old carcass. Want a cookie? They're from Oaxaca.
No.
Thanks, but I'm trying to cut back. Now, what's going on?
The art world is being ransacked, Nancy. Prudence Rutherford, a major patron of the arts, had her fire ruby necklace stolen from her villa in Topeka. 2 weeks later, a whole display case full of rare Maya artifacts was heisted from a museum in New Mexico.
Oh. Wait, we saw that ruby necklace in that article.
Do you think there's a connection between the two thefts?
Who knows? I'm just telling you, this community, our friends and colleagues, my people are being systematically trounced by thugs. Who's to say Beach Hill won't be next? You've got to do something.
Does
Okay.
Joanna share your concerns?
I've urged Joanna to approach the board about making some security upgrades, but she just keeps saying that the timing isn't right to ask for money.
I understand your concern, but what can I do to help?
We need your eagle eyes. We need your bat ears. We need you to sniff out the stink of trouble.
I
Yeah.
appreciate the vote of confidence, but I'm just a detective, you know. I'm not bionic.
Don't
Or a
play
dog.
modest mouse with me.
Modest mouse. Most people call me Nosy Parker. But anyway, tell me something about the art business. Is that a contemporary painting?
You bet your socks it is. Would you believe I dug it up in my backyard?
No, but I could humor you. I guess that would make the painting a genuine artifact?
How about that rubber shark? The artist's name is Poppy Dada. She's a teenager in South Dakota. The art world is going bananas over her stuff. I'll unload that one for some serious dinero.
Is Poppy Dada her real name?
I don't know.
Okay.
Joanna says you performed an act of wizardry in helping Beach Hill acquire the Pakal carving.
Getting those provenance docs together was a pig and a half. Oh, they're on the up and up, I assure you. But to have been at the height of my career back before the crackdown, those were the days.
Can anyone, I'm getting really tripped out by his shirt and his
Crackdown.
tie.
Maybe sometime I'll tell you a sad story I call How Mexico Lost Its Sense of Humor. Not today, though, Nancy.
Alejandro says you're unethical, a modern-day conquistador, that you're robbing Mexico of its cultural history.
And I say Alejandro is the real bully of the playground. A lunch money extortionist who loves nothing more than to see the other boys and girls go hungry.
Okay.
When you sell a piece of art, what kind of commission do you get?
Standard, 10%. It's no king's ransom, unless of course you sell something for $1 million. Too bad I'm not allowed to put that monolith on the market, huh?
Yeah,
I'd
sure.
better get going.
See you around.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go talk to Alejandro again and see if he actually did that paper thing for Joanna, which I doubt.
Buenos dias.
Do you consider Henrik a conquistador, along with Joanna Riggs and Sinclair?
Henrik is a student of my culture and my heritage. Not trying to buy and sell it. We don't agree on everything, especially not baseball, but I have nothing against him.
Why did Mexico choose to lend the monolith to Beach Hill and not some other museum?
Joanna Riggs outbid everyone. I had no idea a small museum like Beach Hill could afford such an expensive arrangement.
Yeah.
I should get back to the museum.
Yes, you should.
Thanks, okay. Okay. Let's go back to the museum. Good lord. Let me check to make sure there's any messages for us. Henrik's not here. Okay, let's see if there's any voicemail.
You have no voicemail. Press 9 for an outside line.
Oh, okay. Well, I really don't know what to do. Oh. What?
Beach Hill's been hit. Sit tight, Nancy. The police are on their way.
Okay. Oh.
I should talk to Joanna before I touch anything.
The Pakal carving, huh? Alright. Yeah, let's go talk to Joanna. Yeesh.
Come in. Someone has cooked up my worst nightmare and served it to me on a plate.
I'm sorry about the theft, Joanna. It must be a terrible loss for the museum.
That's the understatement of the year.
Did the police find any clues around the display case?
The police took some samples for the crime lab, but they couldn't promise any overnight results. So if you want to put your little magnifying glass up to the scene, it's fine with me.
Okay.
What were their initial findings?
Who knows? Right now, my priority is to get a move on this insurance claim.
Do you think
Right.
Alejandro would go to extreme measures, like stealing, to reclaim Mexico's artifacts?
Who knows?
I've got work to do.
Go to it.
Do you know anything at all? Do you? Do you know anything? Guess not. Okay. Let's go. Whoops. Oh, crap. Come on. There we go. Alright. So, yeah. Great. Okay, so let's take it to the lab. Henrik isn't here. Okay. What's this? Nancy, something's come up and I'll be gone for a bit. Your mission in the meantime. Run through the temple activities to verify that all questions can be answered based on info available elsewhere in the museum. We don't want a little rascal rebellion on our hands when the exhibit opens, now do we? Be back ASAP, Henrik. Okay.
You have voicemail.
Oh.
Press
Nancy, hi. It's Franklin Rose. I'm calling because it's just... This theft is very bad news for the museum. You can't imagine the limb we went out on to acquire that Pakal carving. It's been one of the museum's main attractions. I don't want to take you away from your internship, but if you can do a little investigating, well, I think I speak for the whole board when I say we'd be very grateful. Give me a call when you have a chance. And Nancy, thanks.
to replay messages. Press 0.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose. How may I direct your call?
This is Nancy Drew, calling for Franklin Rose, please.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, hello. Do you have any news?
Well, no, you just called me 2 seconds ago, and the robbery just happened 2 seconds ago.
Not really, but something tells me this case is going to get complicated.
Oh, Nancy, you zero in on a case like a heat-seeking missile, don't you? I feel so much better knowing you're going to follow up on every lead. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mr. Rose.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay. So Henrik's gonna be gone. So let's just take this handprint, I guess, to Joanna, I guess.
Come in. Need something?
Have you seen Henrik? I found a piece of paper inside the Pakal display case. It had some glyphs on it and a print of a red hand. I'm hoping he can give me a translation.
What am I, fish food? Henrik's not the only one around here who can read a glyph, you know.
Sorry.
Sorry, Joanna. I thought I was supposed to go to Henrik with all my glyph questions.
The police showed me the note. It said, "The magician suffers yellow death," whatever that means. Apparently, the thief just couldn't come up with the glyphs for "the curator suffers flaming purple disgrace."
Okay.
I'm curious about the red handprint the thief left. Does it have any significance in Maya culture?
Afraid I can't help you there. What I want to know is what the hand was printed with. It's obviously not finger paint. Why don't you do a little analysis on it in the lab?
I haven't seen Henrik since the theft. Where do you think he could be?
Who knows?
Joanna's not a very good curator. Okay, you guys, so I think I'm going to end this part here. In the next part, we will analyze the handprint and possibly find out where Henrik is. So if you like this part, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you, my lovely little rose petals, in the next part. Bye, you guys.